dahata mbetilin nalale mbali je kan mbali muy kan wotonko ndolbe dahata le Menbe Kering alingantilin yulula nyunu nata munela kambe dahan Menbe Kering gafanyine nyama mbaliko ninyine belori jaliban na doya nyawbe dahata mbetilin nalale mbali je kan mbali muy kan wotonko ndolbe dahata le Menbe Kering alingantilin yulula nyunu nata munela kambe dahandi yo mbalikoma jaliban na doya nyawnya mbaliko Menbe Kering gafanyine nyama ninyine beloring tolbe dahata mbetilin nalale mbali je kan mbali muy kan wotonko tolbe dahata le Menbe Kering alingantilin yulula nyunu nata munela kambe dahan Menbe Kering gafanyine nyama mbaliko ninyine belori jaliban na doya nyawbe dahata mbetilin nalale mbali je kan mbali muy kan wotonko ndolbe dahata le Menbe Kering alingantilin yulula nyunu nata munela kambe dahandi yo mbalikoma jaliban na doya nyawnya mbaliko
Introducing the future of hassle-free and seamless financial transaction. The Una Wallet app, empowering you to effortlessly manage your money anytime, anywhere. With the Una Wallet app, you can now enjoy branchless banking, wallet-to-wallet transfer, wallet-to-cash, and bank cross-border payments, deposit at a bank, and withdraw from any Una branch. Get ready to experience the ultimate banking convenience with the Una Wallet app. With just few taps on your phone, you can effortlessly add funds, withdraw, and send money to your loved ones. The Una Wallet app also provides a detailed history of your transaction, making it easier to track your expenses. So, what are you waiting for? Download the Una Wallet app today on Play Store or App Store and say goodbye to hassle of traditional banking. Una Forex Bureau Limited, delivering much more than money.
Aketa Gambia ise wotika OIC Summit giyanyina membe kela abentang ani lulu njangoti abekela mekaro tilinani katafo atili lulu kan 2024 mansa kewolu presidentolu maralalu prime ministerlu ani molu meyanon ko wollebe bala andi dabe nyinka photo mentata fo banku taw lulu ani worowula wollebe bennan na banko kan pour nyimbe ngona membe kela tari koti bego ko ngofango ibe menka chala wollem ka jankundirke kilimbaya kilingola ani nyomuto katambi ka chalu landa malu tema pour na banko la yirwa ani nyatota ibe kumandir ke la Gambia dingolu bela kake kilinti kama zakunda fasa ila simfanyato ye menta pour ka bembajia me yalonko motenyi nalala ali ngana timinandi ya itandi na chosano na hadabadia ani na daji ko kendo me yalonko dunia ya lowal ali ka fumanga ke tarikoti ngalo ngaka kilinti nganyomuta ngaje ko nyimbentang ani lulu njaw OIC Summit Gambia kono mu benneti me yalonko motenyi nalala.
a mbadingolu ko badala trading mi yalon ko abale gunjur marché kono wala nata kalu da hande motorcycle la fannala bayri inside moto da koliata adu motorcycle lu e tolle nata jamano kono nyin kammala kana tamo sone ande nye kabojang katajang wala asabu ko badala trading ye nyim motorcycle second hand ol sambale nan kabonan China ni ye sang akake fele koy motorcycle kutole sang e dalibe diare wala nyama wala momo yalon ko lafta nyim motorcycle la dron e se fero ke ye futa gunjurun ko la marché ba fangote ka fo mi gunjur central market dami yalon ko e kayelele tili wotili talanse nata mbita minute tansaba somondala kata fo tala woro wula rola holla fita kilinne sanna walla jama alingi kuman 7454464 walla 3921000 ko badala trading inatale kan dahandi motorcycle la fannala walla alingam borino ngatantalo chikaji.
Ja Oil is Gambia's leading dealer when it comes to fuel and has made it a duty to satisfy our customers at all costs. Vehicle owners and drivers need not to worry about getting quality and affordable fuel anymore. That is the reason we have our branches spread all over the country for easy access. For good and clean fuel, the only place to go is Ja Oil. Your need for good and durable petrol, gasoline and kerosene has been covered by Ja Oil, so you need not to worry. Walk to any of our branches and get served to satisfaction. With Ja Oil, your satisfaction is our priority. That is why we have branches at your doorstep to make accessibility easy for you. With our professional and friendly staff, we can assure you satisfaction. To get the best fuel for your engines, the only place to go is Ja Oil. With Ja Oil, it's all enjoyment. That is why we are offering you low charges at our stations on the Coastal Road and Banjul. For more information, you can call 770-8080, 322-9070, 714-7273, or 387-1321. Ja Oil, the pride of the nation.
Everything is time,
Fantankode wole fisiata fanjaroti pankanta kurto fanan mone buka fara nyene ya sabu Gambia National Insurance Company yama basa fa GNIC Limited wolle nata pour nyin kamala al sal fankanta ni tolla baydi tolo ka minke wala mu insurance te e ka fomi fankanto walla de e tol ka minke kabiri moto insurance ni moto le be bole lafta insurance wala jola walla fire and burglary insurance nyin kamala ni la dulale janita walla la bitiko janita ise fankanto soto contractors or risk insurance travelers personal accident and marine insurance kata employers liability insurance nyindul be mu fennati me yalon ko tebe do ko la dawda fo jiyo kono don tinto kan walla motole be bulu bam fo bitiko ise fango tankande no wala andi toldu mi la kodia e bale Gambia banko bele kan la kunda babe dame wala mu 19 Kairaba Avenue ti Atlas Petrol Station o komala e manna da wole e bale bundung e bale burusubi e bale banjun e bale bakote e be basay farafenye brikama do e bale dame wala mu gonjur la main Johnson oti ni kabona jame mbato janni be futala gonjur Johnson ba fangoto babar farlalu nyaatile wala je e bale woleto walla baadi ngolo alnga ferolo ke ngam fangolo kanta nyin kamala mone kana na kutolo fara bari momalo alabe binkela sama walla ning dafta ku jamalo na nyin koto alinge commande ni la telefono la 200-4933 walla 985-6744 walla 385-6744 birkaman kolu a asute diata ibe tirinde ngali babar wafi dulale la dron mi yalon ko afele gunjur la Johnson ba katamoto bir kama sate kon mbadi ngolo Ablay Sidibe lende Ablay Sidibe atemo jaral lalati mi yalon ko amu nyonta wonati aka jaral loke minna wala mo yiri suloluti ando Ablay Sidibe abe nyin jaral la mi yalon ko asiata sanji mwang anim fenti andung ay taman se rolu landide mormini yalon ko ay jara dolu tatale foy kandiata Kering wala Ablay Sidibe aka sasal min jara wolle boko nin nyaadi mo bera asifa o sifa iba kuman lale ay si ayenya jibe ni atra se nya jara no ate ba fulele ase boro dira mi yalon ko ise jata kende ya soto noje amanna da wala aka kulu fetan fanan jarale asifa o sifa bari mbengalo ne kulu fetan de asifa du siatale bari hani kelu min fana yalon ko e buka futu wono bake aka nyilu fanan na hajo du topotole ni futara ablay sidibe madoron e sasandengo min bije aka boro dirale e bajala ko semurun e futu o keno anyama amanna da wala fanan modu min yalon ko ka pile soto bari pile fanan wato dolo asetarela italonna bari wato dolo asatarela iyamira fo sasa dolo wala ablay sidibe atemu nyonta wala tina anata kanyin sasa li jara anda ke jara nim minna wala mu bor suloluti wala ablay sidibe de akatarali talindin sate kono tene wotenen anin talata wotalata andung afele anyabe tilindin amadiya lapitano la e kafodamin amadiya hospital talindin kunjang bare arabola anin aramiso arjumo sibito katafo dimaso wo be akatarale birkamale afele madina filoto ni futata madina filoto do ni ko ablay sidibe dorom iba tandide lale walla ni atare lafta akumande la nyin kamala ina e kacha jani be futalala alsa kumandi nyin nombala
778-2504
walla
269-3798
a badi ngolo ablay sidibe de ni atare yenyin sasal soto ngaminfo futala ning ala yedema ibe jata saha soto la jede baring bor kendo le babulo ablay sidibe wala be kumandirola walla ablay jarama.
You've been struggling with poor internet for years, haven't you? You spend a fortune on data weekly and still aren't getting your money's worth. Well, we believe you deserve better. We believe you deserve DK Telecom. Yes, you heard me right. DK Telecom. DK Telecom is a Gambian-owned internet service provider which ensures its customers fast and unlimited internet connectivity at madly reasonable prices for both your corporate and domestic settings. Our dedicated team work round the clock to give you value for money. Listen carefully. It really is a new age in telecommunications and you should be a part of it because at DK Telecom, we believe you deserve to be treated right and given the best. All you have to do is visit our office at Sky Blue Plaza on the Bethel Harding Highway, Bijilo, and speak to our friendly customer service agents who will gladly walk you through a plan suitable for you. Better still, call us on 884-4000 or 954-4000. You can also send us an email at info@dktelecom.gm or visit our website at www.dktelecom.gm. Your internet service is only one form away. DK Telecom, we promise the difference will amaze you.
New Vision Insurance Company Limited Ninnong Insurance Kundati Mialonko Ilodla Minti Purkal Tanka Bonola Alla Soto Fengola Min tambida sanji mwani nulula bedoku kendola ni Gambia Bankoka Inata tarambulu kendol soto anindoku la kendol minialonko insurance ko bidunta dawoda ika bondinole kaje ko alse kontane no nyameng New Vision Insurance Company itamandiri bulolo londi mialonko nyontangola ifantanka nanyi insurance policy kendola mialonko batata kwoto minika motako motor vehicle insurance fire and allied perils burglary travel personal accidents marine cars in transit cars in safe employers liability public liability bonds personal accidents group personal accidents machinery breakdown contractors all risk and goods in transit insurance nko a insurance ho fanal siata dukare prale kuma senen soto nyinto altaran na kunda bato mimfele number 52 Kairaba Avenue Serakunda wala sen kumandinole +220 437 0620 wala 726 5527 wala 778-3418 na kunda mime brikama dung amfele ale brikama ministry of nyati lungo trong wala sen kumandinole 4483-501 wala 705-7209 na kunda mimbe Serakunda Sir Job Avenue Methodist Chojo nyati lungo drong alinku mandi telephone auto 439-3444 wala 733-3341 nakunda mbe Banjul mimbe number 2 Daniel Goda Street ning Hegan Street alsen kuma no telephone to jele 422-3045 wala 393-8452. New Vision Insurance Company Limited wato wati kalanyantolu tanka. The 2024 Gambia Population and Housing Census slogan, everyone counts, get counted. The Gambia is finally set to conduct a digital population and housing census for the first time in May 2024. The 2024 Population and Housing Census PHC will be implemented by the Gambia Bureau of Statistics GBOS in collaboration with all relevant government stakeholders and development partners. Financial and technical support for the conduct of the census is provided by the government of the Gambia, the World Bank, United States Population Fund, and the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, UNECA. Our population and housing census is conducted every 10 years in the Gambia. The last population and housing census was conducted in April 2013. The main objective of conducting the 2024 population and housing census is to provide statistics on the population's demographic, social and economic characteristics and household and housing characteristics. The information helps central and local governments to plan for various social services such as education, health, housing, sanitation and others. The information that will be derived from the census will also help the private sector, including businesses, to plan their activities, which will be of benefit to the economic development of this country. The 2024 Population and Housing Census will also respond to the data needed of the Development Plan 2024-2028 and provide data for monitoring Continental Africa Agenda 2063 and the Global Agenda 2030. The Gambia Bureau of Statistics GBOS will conduct a pilot census at selected districts of each region in March 2024 to test the adequacy and efficiency of the overall census process. The pilot project census will provide information needed to better understand the potential challenges and obstacles in successfully conducting the census, thus ensuring high quality collected information. All persons who spend the census night in the Gambia will be counted. This includes all persons who spend the night in a household, all persons who spend the census night in an institution, group quarters, and all outdoor sleepers and those in transit in the Gambia floating population on census night. During the pilots and the actual census, field workers will visit households from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can be identified by census identification cards IDs. T-shirts, caps, uniforms, and protective clothing carrying the GBOS logo and official letters of appointment. Recruitment for the census field officers will be done online. All interested applicants will be required to apply online when GBOS deploys the registration system. The public will be informed when the system is set ready to receive the application. The population and housing census is an enormous national exercise involving everybody in the Gambia. The general public is thereby duly requested to cooperate during data collection. Signed, Statistician General, Gambia Bureau of Statistics, GBOS.
baadiŋolu mbeŋa lone ko salo man janfa wala ina kambis original fashion shop nata koteŋ iniŋ kuudimaalu ñiŋ dulaato duŋ i ko ŋaŋ pare niŋ fotata je i be abaya talla je miŋ mu musutaale te a sifa wo sifa niŋ kuloro wo kuloro anduŋ ŋa dresol sotaale le keeli niŋ musolu naata muro ŋa ready medol sotaale le miŋ ye a loŋ ko karalti je ka sanna doro i ye a doŋ anduŋ musutaale bi je keetaale fanaŋ bi je ŋa naafoolu sotaale le ŋa kalipe sotaale le musolu la ñiŋ bordelu ñiŋ keeni ñiimaalu ka taa ñiŋ tuttata ñiimaalu fanaŋ bee be mbulle andu manna da wala nga keel fanan na jompal sotalele nga musol la nyim bucket hat sol fanan sotalele ani ready metol mi mudde nanu talti kabirin samatolo bankuto fo dende ko abele be mbuluje mbale dame wala mu bundunti sera kunda fele tadem islamic school o balaje nyaabe tinde bundum bo hol gara sola hani sayen ka jama sandiro kelen ka kelen wafiro fananke na lafta nyin ko bela alin commande telephone to 333 9222 wala 981 681-1809 wala 695-5108 hani sayen atsen kumande no ni WhatsApp lale 202-1486 a kabis original fashion nyinne nata kan dahandi kan parende ko be dabe diyarin ko sukuro andu na fengol kabale damin wala mo dubaiti anin toke wala kamune bato alngam bodende
I've been throw up the sex in
badingol sungar salo fela
I've been throw up the sex in
badingol sungar salo fela ya nyatlinde wala ya sabu ya masane atatale anata ando ala nyinna ana bele nata kabiri musutabang foke talo nintata musolla fannala ya may til sotale la broder sotale le jesnalu katafo basanyo asifa o sifa ite sulata musubayo sifa o sifa la jela mu dinkrati nyanta tala dami anda manna da wala musolla nyi handbag nyi mala sifa o sifa ani musol
Menbe Kering
Nkafo wole nyama.
Badingo nyinde atemo kodi ma badete me yaron ko Home Digital FM 99.9 ani Menbe Kering TV wole nyin sabalena atol mini yaron ko alkasafaro leke fir fegol le balbo da lafta kabin kankula ning alnata Home Digital FM jamo kankular bondal te dami yaron ko ningi kankula dunia bele kalong e ka fengo mi wafi ani kama minna ando manna da wala atul mini alon ko project ko bale bulu Gambia banko kanim banko e bantara na lafta mole nyim project ko kalamuta janne modulati alsina kachano dami nka advertisement or kaliyele dami alon ko nse voice kali nga bi mix ngana murung nga eali bara manna da wala ni lafta talk show la dami alon ko business ole be bulu wala project ole be bulu isina sino radio to janne wala itarasiri na online TV ine moli den kachala pour nyin kamala ese ku jama lonje ntelu dum mobundale timi yaron ko ka fahamuro yurwande kanda malu ke kilomoti wala munna lo kankunoti wala ya sabu ibe dawoda ni atara safaro le be bulu do lafta moli e kala mutande kana ker nan tarabri kama nema bana laftan command la drongal se fero ke alien commandi plus 220-779-4475 wala plus 220-734-3125 hanside ning atulbe diaspora alsenna WhatsApp commandi nole plus 44777-1676-759 wala Menbe Kering nka fo wala nyama andum fanan nka ke wala nyama
assalamu alaikum badin lamelalu anim badin jibelalu ngalu konton al tolnal konton analu damuda senu analbe watu men analbe dawada kalu bismillah kacato ni tembo sida men kabale alla lamar kunda bato men kata Home Digital FMT jama ka komande su radio la brikama sada kono janto anin alla jibere kunda bato men kata Menbe Kering television oti alhawa kono mbadunu nyin kacalen ka nyine komande Menbe Kering dum alpha ba pamudu bojang atal kasiya kunna bari bulumuto anin suwandiroda fannala wato dolu tolkana ka nyenkelen sidaw nyinkam kodumbe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala man sabab masa kallankew mba tentula nin tentobe kamal mankudola mba warandla nin warandirobe danda sirewna tembo men ay niyotu mbala ay ndema be fanan mutanan jankana si nin kajan kundo bari ba da masa talla danira sen dema nin kajan sa damuta bismillahir rahmanir rahim ka kumfanin alhamdulillah rabbil alamin be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dan sasa tolu men be singol kan men be sasa laram kan bar han men fanalo sonno me hello sodo ma Allah alma alayso fanna be masatalla fanan dan badim men dalon ko taba iman ku jawka alala me yakende ay samba be masatalla dan alma alay ladulal ka jannatul firdausi alma alay ni elung alma alakana mon joye be masatala fananda na kero anen tenkome nyim banko ka alama wotula nyim banko ka madama Gambia fel aya nyatile be mbajjala be alon ko wala mu muslime banko la de na fol damoti be masatalla danna be dunka kono alama dunna kono kayrala kan findinda kono kayran kasiram be masatalla fanan danna badinu men yalon ko tada wulala e tollu yalon hamen kol mu fanfendi nin ayatara wala mu la kayrolti be masatalla danna alma alewol fanan sonandi borom jazi
baraka baki adam ka lamwel lal konto ngani nga juber lamwel o binan jubela nyato ka na lamwel la fanan konto min ben no dane ko to radio kera dokulal ni management be konto e fade duwa min ka ma duwal be jabela ni jabela fana amata be tema ko ya fanya min ron ka duwa dron na mole mi modi diaspora community na tamalal nka fanya min mo buta dawda nyim banko kan itele alon anni be dawda duniya kono na duwa be duwa minti ala se kayro kale
amin
albe ko kuto na la kayro sa sone
amin amin amin
yalon nka folen ko tamo mandia anu be da ko tamo mandia ko watin kafu yanin ko wato dola ka dule fo yaji yele fudol tika ko nka sele bidu ni mira koma mimbe yandron isa bay wom kuti mi alon ko seten wala ngi jay babake bari koleal siata bari ala dan lamin nawolem ko 2023 tara nyame anin koleal beyeta 2024 ke sandi mati na tamalale ay ke sandi mi alon ko wole diata sangol mbi tambita jang ka ala dani drong na tamalal kolea kul mi alon ko min kam to ko kayti ko doku ko ni jata kenda ala sa dila ay doku kendo dialla ay kayti kendo dialla ay alto jata kenda fanan minu fanan sendi nan amanke diya nyoti ala danila ase jamfisandi bodolati wala fan ni min hadiye man banje ase mbundeje kayra kono dol wulta kate hadiye nyine fadare mbe ala danila ise wulta kayrala yeta kayrala yedun kayrala ikata men fanan taraje ye wol fanan tara kayro kono mbe hanibi mbe ala danila fanande ko wala kam mulu dani ko de na tamalalo wato wade nimbe na bengol to karen kana nyine la duwala mbe ngalo ne lodla e mintani banko kan oto ko bije dron ngi kontrong ngi tentu ngi jay ka fo ko to nya allodla antel nga sutele andu ngalo ko balon le be kala dron way mo be yalo na allodla minti banko kan wala tin na kala muta kuma ta bake woto mbe alfal danila wato wati dron ye duwalke pour natama ala se kairo ke bari finally memem fara golem ko du kare mole sabari tamalal la projet gol e ka 2000 la jang du kare mbade ni mano afom mano
ke koyde
afom mano ni anu nak du kare ka nyama woku mata baki nimtala jam fadaren sahaf mole ko assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh
baraka bake borom jasi almawdu wal jabila ni jabida fanan alma alaytala mulbe tema mobe dawda bardum fana yamarobe fana yaka fana mukude melanka kumata sen hakilo to bake modla projet ko niya lon ko ita sammanola walla lon ko bulo mutarne wa hajudo la kunna walla atuje walla edunda kula kunna melon ko ni wande nafulo didela ibul samano la yadundu woto e koya marima yatuje janning sama amina sobinat la warabe badiya kuyanat la walabe kudo nat la ngamira itemen no la ye koy molma wala keda kudu melan ko wala be sone ala annu wala be na siyo dian la andu wala be na badi ala fanantula anin na terial nim futara nyin tembo do dron ko kacha nyin to momenti membe kering de wato be la len ka katol kala abe keri nyamen ngana to nyama nga kacha wo nyama nga hakilima nyin atulu bulu wo nyama ibadira ni nga fanal memma meni bodo isa ka wo nyama ya tuje wo nyama meni fana mina isa taraje wo nyama nse Gambia soto comme be lafrin menna bi fanan na kacha ku momenti wala nyindi ko di Gambia and her daily issues wala mu Gambia na la tilwotil kolu la katula kala nyim banko kam ala la luwolung e ka kukuto la moy nyim banko kam bi na kacha be tala dende wala wokono mbe na kacha be tala fanna fulo modo me alan ko Gambe ni mu andon alfala mata nyim banko kan ne place balmara nyim banko kan akadiyam kolla ni kata nyim banko kan amari ay munafo nyin silo mbo kacala anim fanan be kaca fanan kala be tiar men kera commission tiara si commission mi alon ka be keri menyin temo men kera man secondary commission de menyin temo de ibe dame wala mo birkama area council de modo le cdr kanune bari bi fanan be mo kilinat la me alon ko atemu revenue collect atemu namo kaninalji me alon ko ay cdr ke omari munefo chokoro be diala wolo da mbo fanana bari mba folo no menna wole mu Gambia banko kam benyin temo do ku jamal be kerim banko kam waya ken nala kan programme folo jal keno mabake alkaje bala gaba jahumba me alon ko amunun anana kedu nyim banko kam ministre ay ministre place jamal mara banko kam anana keda modi melon ka tata gammeni bantalan kol tema nyim banko kan bara nana fanan keda modi melon ko aya fankan kulanu kabe president ya nyinna anata bay anana ya fanan ko me ya fanan nyinna anata fanan bay bar mole me alon ko is very active na nina rajibe banko la kol de men be ke kan nyim banko ka adiamu da kotenke ay muna fo mbo fanan nat la borom jaal
abaraka bake adam ko afu nyame bala gaba jahum ba recently nga jaketa social community to di andung aketa modi me ko kala mutata bake kol la me alon ko wolle be ke kam banko kan ko afu nyame ndron nasita ngaji be nyi silo anin mun kachale nata ni nata nan mbeyal no ka kachane turwa kan walla ba me kato be kala nate diam da fa pareda nga bondale nyoto minu man surwa kan mo inse continue kachala adam
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim ba muy ñetti yoon suma xarit yeeg suma andi jàmm yi muy réewi Gambia ñu nekk ci biir nekk ci biti te di nuyu fa kilifa réew mi muy excellence président Adama Barrow réewi Gambia li ma doon wax dikk na ci affaire yi clé di route ndax clé di po am na ñu ma ci ŋàññ ba mu am ñuy jóg di tàccu ma ne lii lay wax bàyyi leen tàccu bi bàyyi leen jeyaate bi seet leen ci kaw ndax lii clé di route la ndax bagage nit ñu ñàkk ñi la ñuy jël di xeb ci moto yi ku la ne radul ma jógal fii kay daf laa ne kay toog fii waaye randul fii jogu la foo toog dafay dellu fam jógee réewi Gambia te waxoon naa ko rii kenn bañu ko waaye niñ ko defee moo awul yoon lii 6 months balañ ko doon war a def saa laa wax juróom benni weer balañ doon def exercice bi so called clear the road waroon nañoo waxar réew mi nañoo génn si di waxar réew mi waxa ñoom ci làkka yi réew mi dégg làkka yi ñi fi ëpp yépp ci réew mi dégguñ anglais wax leen ko ci olof ci soose ci pël saraxule ma njaago radio yi télévision yi ne leen am na lu liggéey buñ war a commencé liggéey bi nag ñu ngi ko def pour yéen ñi dee lal ci tali bi ak yooyu pour aar seen bakken yàlla tere accident mun naa xew moo tax ñu leen faa génne dégg nañ te tamit biir Kaama te health center ba ambulance bi war a ñëw dugg dafa am problème bul dugg te loolu dafa indi jafe-jafe xëj na sax kiñ xeb mu ngi xopp loolu yépp pour aar seen bakkan benn ñaareel ba waxuñ ko waaye ñu ne pour yaatal road si yaatal yoon yi OIC baax na su summit bi jeexee yoon yi dafay des fii ñu jëriñoo ko waaye that's the objective reality ba pare nga ne leen waaye nag bi gën a am solo mooy balañ leen a génne fi ngeen nekk di daan seen doole pour dundal seen njaboot dinañ ut feneen fu leen a toxal ba pare soog a daaneel fi ngeen nekkoon noonu la waroon a demee réew yi Gambia waaye jël nit ki fa muy daanee doolam di dundal njaboot gi nga dagaate ko amuloo foo ko yóbbu dafay dellu fam jógee yéen a ko gisal seen bopp seet leen ci kaw ni ñuy buubee bagage yi jigéen ñi le di eb ci troc yi muy liñoŋ muy loolu tudda réewi Gambia yéen a ko gisal seen bopp ndax lii jaaju na ndax lii mooy clé du route man dal nañ ma ci ne dañ poison suma mind. Who will poison Action Man's mind? That is not possible. By my own right, I'm a political scientist and will speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Justice for the poor Gambians. Nen nañ waxante dëgg bàyyi tàccu yi ak jeyaate bi ñu taxawal nit ñu ñàkk di nekk ci réew mi te lii ñim gën a métti ñim gën a yàqal mooy nit ñu ñàkk ñi ci réew mi surtout jigéen yi single mothers yi bari nañ ci réew mi réewi Gambia foo dem di nga gis ñu ngi jaay banaana di jaay ay gerte di jaay ay papakayo waaye soo seetloo di nga gis ñaari xalel wala ñetta sax ñu ngi wéeru ci oomi yaay ji xëy na jëkkër ja génn na àddina te ñun góor ñi ngeen baal ma ci wax bi bànneex bi rek waaye su ñëwee ci responsabilité góor yi yëpp na teppit bàyyi fa jigéen ñi la ñuy dagaase seen bagage yi amuñ fuñ leen yóbbu loolu mooy dëgg gi seet leen ci kaw nga dégg xol yi soo demee feneen tam nga dégg leen jigéen ñaa ngi jàmbat rek am na ñoo xam ne dañ dee bañ sax nañu duñ dem luñ leen dee def ekati aras dugal leen fan ci gannaaw pick-up yéen ñëpp gis ngeen ko WhatsApp social media fu nekk jigéen yaa ngi jàmbat jigéen yaa ngi jooy te xale yi nekk seen boor ñu ngi jooy te noppee guñu loolu mooy dëgg gi li ma doon wax mu ngi nii beneen génne na amul jeyaate dañ leen wax dëgg président bi ci boppam wana ne he will welcome constructive criticism dafa ko dimbale yii moo ko mun a dimbale ñu wan ko naka la yokkati suñu xalaat da constructive criticism ak ba pare naka lañ ko waroon a defee constructive criticism du ëpp loolu it's not poisoning anybody's mind poison mind loolu dafa xew wax dëgg moo xew pour dimbale réew mi ku jeewul président nga wax ko dëgg ci yar ak teggin yaa ngi dimbale réew mi pour mu avancer waa nekk ci booram rek di ko jey ndik sa intérêt ñun intérêt réew mi lañ am surtout intérêt nit ñu ñàkk ñi réewi Gambia lii kenn du ko mun a weddi gis ngeen yeneen vidéo yi seet leen bii nag tey ci kaw ndax dawul yaram ñu fuñ jëm ak lu ñu dundale seen njaboot gi ay jigéen single mothers du jeex ci réew mi ni ma ko wooye dañ waroon a njëkk a ut fu ñu leen toxal bañ taxu tu soog a ñëw dagaase nag pour yaatal yoon bi loolu kenn dañu ko yax bu rëy fobal taju ko ku la jam nga nàcc réewi Gambia kañ bañul exercice bi waaye nag danga am a solution bul juutal liggéey bi lu waloon a njëkkee mooy ñu toxal leen utal leen feneen fu ñoo jaayee ba pare nag ñu dagaase daanal seen place yi yaatal yoon yi loolu kenn bañu ko waaye jógal fii joxuloo ma fu ma toog dama dellu fa ma nekkoon te loolu mu ngi xew kon ñi dañ waaru fan nañoo dem dañuy dellu fa ñu jógee di sàcca di jaay léegi-léeg ñu daxee leen ñu daw loolu mooy lan te njëkkoon naa ko fee wax gis ngeen audio boobu jigéen ñi bañ ne duñ dem ñu ne arrêt dugal ñuy duga ci gannaaw pick-up bi benn jigéen ñi waxoon naa ko fi moom dafa diis mu ne duma mun a duga dañ ko dukat dugal ci biir moto bi. Where is the respect of the Gambian woman? Where is the respect that should be accorded to Gambian women? My fellow Gambians, c'est la vérité. It's the truth, and the truth must be told. Justice.
ngal hakadani mbe kolea ko sodo kan network la fanala o dinkirato ngal hakadani mbe kolea ko sodo kan network la fanala wo dla nyinto bari honorable kamem fajang bara wala nyindi ko idea mo folo menna wala mu nyin silo kan me wulindirol men ke mollaje aytande ko nyinni mu fenne be alon ko mansa kunda ise molu kalam tandino kari woro janni be nyin ko nyin fon datla ye molu yet findi molu kan yaytande molla ko e be lafla molu be sidin sila janyaw na pour que wulendi aytande ko ni nyimbe kala fan a manyan na kala angale kan dammati bara seke kawnla men be ko manne kawnu surwa kawnu fula kawnu jola kawnu men yalon ko gambian ko kam men fo kawo fo e kaytan dila ko ilafta pour kam molu wulindi silol kan koy badala gambian ko sa kalamta mansa kunda hamoni memmu andon nin aya tarafano OIC wol men kananan ilafta pour ka silol kan kay senendi wala kam molu wulindi akawmu kudi melon ko akumata bara ko niye molu wulindi fanan ibe molu wulindi la dame alon ko jama ko nyimban ko ka ko kewol si hekatu ay hakotu wa ko bar jama musolu wala ka ning wala fenerol ka silolo ka sila janyaw na katara balunyino la ko nyul jama beje ka musol lezi ko jama beje musol la ka multimalon ko ka nyin ko la jamalta ko to ning ayatara wobe Kering ko mansa kunda nyanta men kala wala nyindi ko e nyanta wo musolu e nyanta dula nyinne en dame alon ko nin ayatara iye bonde nyindin kira dodo ibe sambala damen ako niaji be fan musodo na sordo me alon ko akabe video to anin dinkira anin dulal to ko musodo sordo me alon ko musoni yaytandira ko ata kuliyatale ata bulano pikopo kono ko boro nyawnya ya nyori ya nyika ya bulandi pikopo kono ako ni ko ye mo bondi dulato iman dulado diala abita damen ako wala ken benyin temodo jama musodolu ye wulindi kam wol wulindi damen do e kaje kam murna woto ako nenyin jibe e kadol wulindi damen do ni mutanan je kaje kat woluno be bayna e nibe borna dinkiral do ako nyum fennede me yalon ko wolse kebaliano do ay tanni fanan ko president Adama Barrow mole me yalon ko ako ka wala ka fese wala ka kuma fala mansa kundala tanyal do me alon ko ka ako president Barrow ya itande ko kule me alon ko aka makoyle anu kule me alon ko abella fringala kadum fende me alon ko akala mansa kunda nafa baka kadum kalu men kala balako nyimu kuldi me alon ko abe nyimmem fo kanten ako kuma tambi wala kamansa kunda ya marde kula me alon ka be Kering akado niajibe nyulle mu koldi medalon ko be ke kam banko kan akoto kadiya mu mansa kunda ya wala fenne melon ko ko matale annu fenne melon ko ako president Adama Barrow ba mako la baka ning alamansa kunda ning ya wala yela moyala ye simfata je kuma la sudiya kama nyun mu kolle melon ko bala ay nyin fukke fenne melon ko ay fo ay kuma ko melon ko aya fonni surwa kan ba ne nyin jibe balay men fajan kuma le melon ko abe larin wala nyama nyin to men be kada nyin sila senen dola niaji be communication balia balay da men folo akata feni melon ko ablato ko kono bak kadu nin mansa kunda kadu woro balay men fo janning ibina nyin sila senen dola ni inata ifudara monuma iyaytandila ko hamoni nyinni nyinemu annum fana inata radio station nin television station wolto anin wonmen be banko kanje tata wolto kaytandiri ke gambian ko la ko to nya mbela fila nyinna ko meni be sila janjawna alse wuli wodin kiralu nyinto ibajala wol fana mbela wo sidai tandila adu wala wo sidabe kala menti jama wala nyindi ko nin aliyem bondi jang alben sambala mintole ibajala janni masakunda janni mina step tala ka molu wulinde nyin dinkirado ibina munekala ibajale fanembe lodula fanembe sila foro they put their house in order ka jibe ibe dula jumal dinol nyum mola tundu ye mol me wulindi be sambala min to barbayo imam futa mol me ni e kacha i me pare wala imaje bi ye moja ma fondi ila balu wala nyim banko kan kado munema keri wala nyinde ko nyilu jama be je kata nyi wafiro la damendo i kamme wafi ni e men sore ni wala kase soko ne kata domo sai ye molu wulindi nyin silolu kan e ko be sila senen dolla bari ye molu wulindi mbalitol ni nyamol men tutaje wol nata tuwo dinkirato wo nyama wo kola iman na fenke wo silolu kan sai kan molu wulindi wo silolu kan na fale pour silolu sene ya kumara baka bari nataje hani tembo men na tere walla wantero be Kering o wantere wato fanan president ko ay nyulubula murnan ye nasi wo dinkiraldo ngamira balay damen fo jemu dulati damelon ko akumayatale mansa kunda fo future references pour sinin sama kamara ni ibe nyunyon kusi valkala kol men yalon ko ab sinin sama banko dun so kolya kol sotno jele i nyanda findla banko dun ka wati janna ka banko dun kalamtandi andi nim banko dun ne kacha banko dun français la mireal dila ibajala abe kala fendi belon ko ase fanna fudo be ke fanna fulo be muna fongote bar neñing operation cladi road même muñin sila senen doti neñin jibe fende melon ko amanda hamen dundi ayo koleya ayo nati banko kan dadu niaji be mol men wulta bir kama jang alnga bir kama ta for example ye modol wulindi nyin dinkiraldo wolbe sirin dameldo wolni siloman tout soto iman silo batandi fenna silo me batandi fenna bari yol wulindi wodinkiraldo bi wol fote la safaro la munen natake ye koleya la wolni la dimbal kan kati ka men soto wudlato e kole samba e nina dimbal kawla domo wodo balay nyin dinkira dame maje jemu dulade damelon ko akumada bakala andum aytandi ko mol membe president bala e nyande kala molde melon ko abenyin kuma civil men fokan e nyande kaw nyon kuma kan civil fo president e manyana talla president bala drong kaka kuma nin kuma la ya jelalalti president fon fen ka drong kaw ka ko anyakoro kunyi madi kadu bulo koslae bar nyulle mu kumolti men yalon ko nyanda men fulaye men be Kering banko kan janto ani molbe koleal men soro kan ngamira wato do president buga findi ay tar silo ka nyon civil den nim president nim mol sobi ko kana fon e kadu lalbe falenne bara atol men be president bara balay men fo fente president mako le men tambita nyinna woto ngamira abe kumala bake meni be president bala ye tonya itande president na banko molu a nyin suru nyin sila senen do me yalon ko yake ay kole amendi gamien ko la anin ku ko don me yalon ko aya sabo bajela ni woketa abe kala fendi me yalon ko president sinin sama ayata wulu no la dronka ko waleta wulu no de kolke me yalon ko ayatara amma wulu lamoy walla ayatara amman jiberke wo fannalla ise kole akol me yalon ko ise men sababu no banko kan ngamera o mukulti me yalon ko ayoto fana male and wo fana mukulti me yalon ka ko mata kado ni ajibe tonya wato dul kole akol men ka sodo banko ka wala ka kanyinde mol men ka tara president bala ning president diamuta aka même fo woni ndi reality ka jam fa nyola bake president ka même fo ani reality ni ka jam fa nyola bake mune ko sababu wala nyinde ko president bala officiel kono abuka finde men ka futama akatara relayer kan wala kam woto balay damen fo je kumatal de men be president bala men be Kering di reality alka wo faye ning alka wo faye ibadela president fanam abaluno men be Kering andon ku jamal beje ase banko borondino wala kanan kana du wala kono sinin sama borom jazz
abaraka fadela ngalo atamelam be surwa kibarol fanan natile mi an ko e kawol fananke kalo tonya de yimim fojam kuma roti lala noje action man ay wole fo bank akonya de operation nyadi di po because ako kasilo clear di po bawo ni ajube tonya mim fa yen diklate ndala baki ngani kacha baki le sinya chama bay min keta wolem ko mete momento mojile la business otinyata bari ngaji kabring salo kana si president oye silo bula pour mole murung kotenke ila place holto woyim ne tan wolem ko kole habijele you know andung atefan yo kalamtale but what is most interesting wolem ko bi nkami mira wolem ko yemol mi wulindunno bi ni tara brikama marseto ye mol wuli nun dam e murunta wolto ha abinu nyame before operation clear the roads abe wote molto bi so wala tena ida men folem ko ni banko mol kacha ton bala fana je fol wolem ko ye finti ni banko mol kacha ya tane ko nyim programme wala be mbulu let's look at be solution so ra nyame wo because to nyaabe dame silol nyanta Sénégal silol nyan should be free but abekala nyaadile minu biche yenta ke movement ole ñinne local councils fanana nafanata janneto wolem ko you deal with the local councils bawo marché be wol koto ini mole kacha yiku jama falinje but if not naka be kala tenting be kala kultimi anka be manela bake and I think ko action man as usual ay kumo fole andung ay kumo needing wala fadela
definitely I asked to tak men kala wala ñinde ko mbe sawunan fanna fula nyawto dame alon ko mbita commission to membe Kering banko kan commission ñing wala mo man secondary commission di me alon ko mbe temonde be bir kamale ning ala son dambe katol kala le commission na siol to mbe amba kala findindale janne but bi lafta nganamu kanina do ngawnato ba
abe lare won yam fere ko yafo nyame ndeka fo the people's commission ha katun ñin tambita commission dol lale tiara sinara janne wo mo dantan na commission de kadun dol mo victime dol manke victime the constitutional review commission on nata minin draft constitution fintita dol sontala dol man songala jane commission ikole ko ya jamme and his close allies but ñindongo the local government commission bawo banko bele ka tax jo mobe so wo taxo ka jo daming namol ning lempol ning jutil ka jo daming wala wo commission wala ba Kering you understand andum kukine balafa warta je fadera ni commission o jube balo kafa i balo kafa munella wolem ko i wo muske bade ngoy min arrest marseto iko amanson ka jutijo yo korratio min samba kitiola iko amanson ka lempojo yara fan wo ka lempo minjo mo dantane ka si yo kafu nyokan na siata aita in the range of millions ya tala nyotem wallahi ni ka si ka mo kilim foy ka fay ko million monni saba adunta daming iba fa do million tan woro adunta min tole dimu kuta jakalo warta baki but mune bije wolem ko especially Brikama Area Council akita dati mianko regulation stage akita dati mianko momo min date kawleke bawo tak revenue collector ta revenue collect ay kodo mutala bunko no foto min diata a min dia dol ko
wala fondon dal
dol ko ngam fanne don dala dol ko ngam fanne jarala mulla kodo
wala ngadi
karlela mo kasi aka telephone ta aka revenue collector call ka fay ko kodo min collect a sambana jang yena ya dila ye kodi atefana ki adiata e nyame fadera nyumu kulti mialan ko tonya ni ako jibe bala fa wata bake
ning revenue collector sida me alon ko afanan ñinen kan ni jabe tamira nin council la loya nyaton ko tem
amin
Good morning, Honorable Commissioners. Good morning, Chairperson. Mr. Jabang, how are you?
Ako Mr. Jabang ibe nyadile.
Bijan romba Cairo kono.
Well, I am okay.
Now, when you have done with your collections for the week, you will usually go before the internal auditor. Is that correct?
Ako nali yakodo kensum lok mujing fabanta. Alikata kontibola leabang. Ako folemba.
Ani ya faye ninga doko ke lok mo kono fom pareta. Nga kodo sambale nga submit bank.
Well, after our collections during the whole week, we have to take the money to the bank.
So nimboda bank.
After leaving the bank,
o wato lengata area council.
That is the time we come to the area council.
And then in the area council, you will have to reconcile with the auditor.
And nyali futata area council alikata konti bola lea bampurka kuol bonyoto.
Ha kata auditor ya.
Yes, that's the time when we go to the auditors.
Now, have you ever seen one of these documents?
Akofo inene anyongo jele bang. Ikawale nati yete.
Madam Chairperson, I am showing the witness the lodgement logs.
Yes, I've seen this document.
What is that document?
Ako kaito munemu. This is the lodgement document.
And what will be in that document?
Munakatara nyin kaito bala. The amount of money that you worked, that's what you write in this document.
That's what you write, or is what is printed from the IT office?
Ako kuitela kasa fe fodum wala ka IT office wala kasa feji.
IT office wala kanjing safe ni tanara na yatara
Well, the IT office prints this, so when you come and check it, so the amount that is there, you have to deposit, you have to bring in that amount and write it.
And the amount that is there should be what should be in your cash book?
Ako nangamo membe safari nyimbala wala nyanta tarre la cash book oto bang.
Wala nyanta tarra cash book.
Yes, that's the amount which should be in your cash book.
And it is the amount that also you should have deposited into the bank.
Ako ndum wala fana mu nangamo ti yemen dundi bank.
Wala nyanta kala amount nyinti yemen dundi bank.
Yes, it should be the same amount that you deposit at the bank.
Now, have you been appearing before the internal auditor to do this reconciliation?
Ako fo ikatale kontibola nyati lingula bam purka nyin kodi tembendo ke kanyanta kala nyamin.
Ha nkatale.
Yes, I used to
Bari
go.
wato dolu.
But sometimes
Ni tate me taraje.
if you go and don't meet them in the office,
Isita ye batu.
you sit down and wait for them.
Nila doku wato sita.
If your time for work comes,
Ikatale.
you have to leave and go and walk.
So nte nka operate wala nyama.
This is how I operate.
But nimurunta nanje the following week.
But if I come back the following week,
Ning hakilo mambo.
if I don't forget,
Nke nyini nkala le puru nga sign.
I ask them about the document so that I can sign it.
Now, what will you have to give to the internal auditor for you to be cleared with respect to your payment?
Ako sai kamune di auditor la wala kontibola nyin na puru yemen dundi pra kumoy sen ay bonyota ay senia.
Wala munla bank deposit slip oli.
That's the bank deposit slip which I will have to bring.
Now, we have seen in some of the lodgement logs, you have been absent with respect to your submissions and reconciliation.
Ako nyin lodgement buko kaito nyin aya jele dinkira dolu bije imantara wo dinkira luto mang wa munta wulung imantara je kurkata wo kolu dundi ako yew jele
Komi nka nga faye nyamin do wala bije wala ka lungol ti jama ni tata ime taraje isita ye batu ila doku wa na doku wato sita meje so wato on sita satara mawo nyin dundi.
Just as I narrated before, if I come and wait for them and they are not in the office, I sit down and wait for them until the time comes when I should go to work, then I have to leave and go and work. So those are the times when I am not, when I am absent.
Now, between the 10th to the 16th of February 2022,
Ako kabo karotil tan kata karotil tan ni woro kang
in
February karo kono.
fact, it is 2021.
Yo ako 2021.
You were not present for the purpose of reconciliation.
Ako wosilolu de imamma be purkata nyin kodolu bonyoto ke tembendi.
And in this period, the amount you have collected with your POS machine
Andu wo wuche okono yekodo nanga mo men kafunyo mako masimo ya itandi nyameng.
is $43,500.
Atata kanyan dala suguli tanani anin saba dala sikemelulu.
I will ask that the register show you the lodgement, the weekly lodgement log.
Abafala pro register ya itandi la lokundoko membije.
Have you seen that?
Akofoya jele bang.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I've seen it.
What is your explanation to that?
Akosila ebe mune fola woto.
Risitol bembulu jana mini alonko.
I have some receipts with me here, which you know.
Ninga deposit okay?
After making the deposit,
they
will give me a receipt.
Can we see the receipt?
Akofo is your receipt olu jeno le bang.
said 40. He said 40.
bundala wala maralo bundala karola.
Ngadi no lamin susola tele commandi no kongata submission or office because emergency la sodoje.
I gave it to Lamin Suso because he called.
Okay.
Yes.
What is it on Amantarajang?
The receipt is not here.
But nga remember le fana wokodo nyintara min tolto.
But I can remember where the money has gone to.
Yes.
Nga submission or office because emergency la sodoje.
I gave it to Lamin Suso because he called me and told me that they have an emergency at the office. They need money, so I had to go and give him that money.
How many times or how often do you give money to Lamin Suso? Or anyone in the finance department or in the management?
Wala many along kwebe do kola na flota mandi bundala wala maralo bundala karola.
Lamin Suso tade was in ya killing olom.
As for Lamin Suso, that was only time. It was only that once.
And why will you give Lamin Suso money?
Akomuna na duibe kodo dila Lamin Suso la. He called me.
Ko ngata submit office odoje.
And told me to go and submit the money at the office.
Because payments all the bebulje nyanda communicate.
Because they have payments which should be carried out.
So wanyama rentata office odoje.
So that's how I went to the office.
Ngakodo nying hand over ya.
I handed the money over to him.
Did he give you a receipt?
Akofola mene recito di lalebang.
Lamin Suso I note le dinna.
Lamin Suso gave me a note.
So that
I will come back and they will give me a receipt.
That
note, I have it at home.
Please, you help the commission with that note.
Problem
There's no problem. I'll bring it here.
Mr. Jabang, but you know that is wrong in giving Mr. Suso the money.
That's true, and I agree to that.
But in Tolu coming na boss
But as for me and others, we see that they are our seniors.
Assistant finance manager.
And he was the then assistant finance manager.
Coming boss nala dinong nim ila boss ya kumo foy roy katariale yake.
This is why, as from a senior to a junior, the moment the senior gives you the order, you have to go and carry out that order.
Yo bari ila kuma kango nyin ka foko woma nyana kela.
But as you said that that shouldn't be done. I agree to that.
My only worry is if Lamin Suso, the Suso is to come and say or deny your assertion or your allegation.
What will you have
to say about that?
Ala signature nyimbe kaito nyimbala andung ngamol sotole wolungo aketa mini nyala.
His signature is on that note, and there were people who were present when that was happening.
Who are those that were present when you give the money to Mr. Suso? Do you recall?
Yeah, akata Omar Dabo nyala.
Omar Dabo was there.
Who is Omar Dabo?
Omar Dabo.
He was the licensing manager.
He was the licensing manager.
Any other person?
For do bijele bang.
No. Not I remember.
He's the only person that I can remember.
Very well. We will have to confront Laminso with that allegation. Now there's another one. It is $11,000. That is the 28th of April to the 4th of May 2022.
Kata May karo till nani 2022.
Do you have those receipts with you?
11,000, huh?
Yes.
Okay, but nga jibe.
I also have your 2022 cash book with me. I can give it to you to assist you.
Okay.
Do you need it?
Yes, let me see.
T22 Sangokono. I've seen it.
Now, do you have that entry in your lodgement, in your cash book?
No, I haven't seen it in the cash book.
Do you have a receipt with you for that?
Receipt of Nambebul Pro Bang. I have to look in my places to look for the receipt. But I think, I hope I paid the money.
Okay. Just mark that as an amount you also have to figure out where it is. Because we'll be doing a further investigation with respect to your 4 cash books. And you will come back.
And we
can we have that lodgement log? There is another one. The amount is $45,850. Now, that is between the 31st of March 2022, 31st of March 2022, to the 4th of June 2022.
2022.
$45,850. point B, the time that the machine will say that between point A to point B, this is the amount you have collected. We only have to limit ourselves within that period.
Kombe mfanka nyandila watu memfe masimu yo memfo ko kabo damuta jang kata wi wati kari kan masimu yo watu meyitandi mfanka nyandila wo watu lem.
What you have in your cash book
ako membe la cash book okono
is an amount of $45,850.
Ako membe how much? $35,000.
$45,850.
Membe la cash book okono wala dalas wulitan na nilulu dalas keme say dalas talulu.
Yes, the figures are the same.
Ako tonya wonanga molu mukilineti.
But the dates and the periods are different.
Ako bari lungulu ani watu wolle fatata.
That collection for 45,000
ako kodo la kensumo dalas wulitan na nilulo
is for the month of March.
Ako mu March karoleti.
It ends on the 31st day of March 2022.
Abanda March karo till tan sabaning kilingole 2022.
Do you understand that?
I understand.
I understand it.
And the receipt you are given
ako receipt o mendila
is the 7th of or dated the 7th of April 2022.
Ako receipt o mendila April karo till worowle le babala 2022.
What we are concerned with is collections between the 31st of March to the 4th of June.
Kata June karo til nano kang.
Afaya I mean for mujakalo li tonyalom.
What you said really is really doubtful. That's true.
But coming nga faya nyamin dong hani bi abole nyama.
But just as I stated before, that's the way it is.
After doing
the submission, I always think that I am now comfortable.
So
that's what brings this lateness to go and collect my receipt. Because what I see more important is to deposit council's money and remove it from my custody is more important to me.
Mr. Jabang, I don't think you are answering the question. Maybe I don't understand your answer, but my understanding of council's question is that he is interested in knowing the transactions from the 31st of March to 7th of
to 4th of June.
4th of June. If you look at it, you have March, April, May, June. Those transactions are not receipted for. So it's not the receipt that we are talking about. It's the fact that there is no receipted transaction for from that March 31st to end of June. So, and you have March, April, May, June. So what happened between those periods? Because there is no receipt showing that collection was made. And there were entries in the cash book. Council, can you correct me?
Yes.
And in the lodgement.
Yes. And may I take it back again? Madam Chair, that is the case, except the way they wrote the month. Instead of the June, it should be April. Because in the lodgement log, what they have is the day, the month, and the year. But with the end period, they now have the month first, the day, and the year. So it should be the 31st of March, 2022, to the 6th of April, 2022. That will complete the 1 week. Yes, I beg your pardon.
Okay, he has corrected, because my understanding was there is a gap, and that is what we. Okay, let me just ask Mr. Jabang.
Honorable Chairperson, there is a gap because the period March and April, we don't have entries for that.
Okay, you can proceed.
Ako anim bi keno bijele March ning April keno bijele dame ya long ko mendo kuta mansafe.
April to Kebo April kata min do.
31st March to the 6th of April.
March karo til tan saba nin kilon kata April karo til woro kan.
Gab bije min man doku.
Ha kawle fo.
No ma wo understand bakede.
I don't understand that much.
31st March to the 6th of April, the entries for that.
Ako saferolu me wala menu do kuta. March karo til tan saba nin kilon kata April karo til woro kan abe lungol lema lungulu menu tarta wo wuce ko.
Yo wodung entries nyim bije le bam min man entabang for entries mantara wo kono.
He's asking whether there are entries for that period or if there are no entries for that period.
Between the 31st of March 22
Kabo March karo til tan saba nin kilon 2022
to the 6th of April 2022,
kata April karo til woro kan 2022,
the records show that you have collected $45,850.
Safero ya itandi ko kodo men ken sunga tata kanyan dalas wulitan na ni lulu dalas kema say dalas tal lulu.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, I understand it.
Now the receipt you were given
say recito mendila
is the 7th of April.
Wolem April karo til woro wulole be wobala.
But the recordings they stopped in the month of March.
Bare ila saferol to banta March karo dan blal.
Okay, o ma min fo hanibi o kuma kilingolom nga understand ba kele say.
Now I understand very well.
But in tafana nga fay nyamin abole nyama.
But I also how I stated it, that's the way it is.
Because what do na deposit slip o satarambulu.
Sometimes I will have my deposit slip.
Asatara nga joro ke karo fang.
And I had already paid sometimes a month ago.
Nse nyina fang ke na receipt
I will forget to collect my receipt.
Ota asatara nga deposit o nyinka bank.
But already I had already deposited the money at the bank.
So what nyin sifal cause?
That's what causes some of these lapses.
So nte komi nga fo nyami hani biya bola nyama deposit o linga ka drong.
Just as I said before, if I make my deposit,
I
always think that now I am comfortable.
So what is the problem?
That's what caused these problems.
You have 2 GTR receipts for the 7th of April 2022.
Ako GTR receipt fulabije pour April karotil worowulo 2022.
The first is $16,600.
Do mu wuli tanni woroleti dalasi keme woro.
Between the 24th of March to the 30th of March.
Kabo March karotil muanin kilon kata karotil tansabanin kilon kang.
That is what you have written.
Wala be safarin jede.
And the second one on the GTR is the 7th of April 2022.
April karotil worowula.
That is the amount $45,850.
Walam dalas wulitan nani lulu dalas kemesay dalas talulu.
Between 31st March to 6th April.
Kabo March karotil tansabanin kilon kata April karotil woro kang.
But the entries
bari saferol yaitandiko
in your cash book,
ila cash bookoto,
they are not accurate.
Amunta imantembele imanke ku temberingot fereng.
Do you understand that?
Ako faya faham leba.
Ha faya nga understand akaminfo.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
So your receipt and your entries, they are totally different.
Ako ila risito anim men safeta bukoto ifatatale.
Let me give you an example.
Ako mbarunga santi yongo dila bang.
You have entered the month
March 2022.
And then you entered the month of April 2022.
And April 2022.
And you now have the month of March again 2022.
And we not a March 2022.
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You have entries for March.
Ako dundirolu kele pour March.
After March it should be April.
Ako ni March bota janyanta kele April leti.
Now you now have entries for April.
Ha ako yes April la dundirolu sotole.
After April it should be May.
Ako ni April bota janyanta kele May leti.
You now have entries for March again.
Ako bari inatamuru makota ke March le kije.
Now I will show you what I'm trying to say.
Ako aba itandile
and the commissioners as well.
Aba itandile lele abe memfo kanteng andung commissioner fanal bajilale.
Okay.
had to start with April. But when it was now time to account for the $45,850,
ako bare biringa tata silam fo nyum deles wulitan ani lulu deles kemese deles lulu purka wo la kolu sahayandi.
You put that amount in March instead of May. April is the next should be May.
Ako yo safi March le kono andum wayatara May karo le kabula April doma
because you already have receipts for GTR receipts for March.
Ako katu GTR receipt lu sotontale pour March karo.
Afaye ko mantara GTR ni use ko fen ko device lo machine lo.
We were not using the GTR at that time. We were depending on the machine.
No, what I mean is on the cash book you have a GTR receipt there.
Ako bare abe memfo kan wolem cash book ko no GTR receipt le bije.
Issued by the cashier.
Me yalon ko cashier fangole yo katolu di.
I know from 2020.
Yes, I understand that.
Well, it was the introduction of the POS from 2020 upwards.
Ako wolem nyinti ka nyanta kala bula nyanta bula la nyono ma nyamin karolu.
Now what is your explanation regarding
afaye ko
he's saying that
print out or bembulu.
I have the print out
transfer cash book
which I always transfer into the cash book.
And
I think that
problem on better mistake or better print out or
that's where the problem is, or that's where the mistake will be. That's the print about the printout.
Warrante at mistake on the fangoti.
Or the mistake will be mine.
So
that's how things stand.
Which bank account will you post this amount?
Akonyin kodo nyanta dundi la bank konti jumale to bank juma.
Kadundi Eco Bank le.
I at that time I deposit at Eco Bank.
But Mr.
Sorry. It's 2022.
Yes.
It's supersonic.
Supersonic. As far as it's 2022, it's supersonics.
Yes. We will give you the supersonics account.
Akobe supersonics la account fanandile lale.
Okay.
It is 7th April 2022.
Yeah.
7th April 2020.
2020.
2020 for 2022.
2022.
2022.
2022.
Yes.
And then the 16,000, did you see there? It's marked as well.
Ako wulitani woro nyim fanam bijele wo fanam be markarini. Yes.
Please increase your voice. Now, how about the 25,550 for March?
Sai March karo wuli muani lulu wuli kame lulu aninta lulu.
25,000.
550.
25,000.
28th of March 2022.
Wala wuli muani lulu kame lulu aning talulu.
Wala mon jumari.
March 2022.
March 2022.
Yes.
Ma understand hanibia coming for the.
I still don't understand what you mean.
28th of March 2022 in the bank statement.
March karotil muang anin say 2022 ko bank la safero ya itandi nyami.
Did you make any deposit in March?
Ako foi man kodi dundinu March karo kono bank.
Nga kodo dundi la kai.
Yes, I deposited money in
I have given you the bank statement.
Ako
the
bank la statement la safero nya ayo dilale.
How many deposits do you have in March 2022?
Ako March karo 2022 yekodo dundi si nya jelle.
That's 16,000, 45,850.
16,000 or 45,000?
45,850.
That's 45,850.
Which month is
sorry, that one is April.
April, exactly.
Yes. April.
Yes.
The month of March, how many times did you deposit?
Yekodo dundi si nya jelle.
Month of March.
Excuse me, let me check.
What are you looking?
So the deposit slip with you yesterday, there is no any payment there?
This is the Supersonics account you have been given. Mr. Jaba.
Yes.
Let's just do it a question and answer session. It will be easy, and then when you want to clarify anything, you can do that. Do you not think so?
Yes.
Now let's just first start. Just hold on to your deposit slips.
Okay. Deposit slip
like I said, I'll be fair to you. You couldn't account for some, but the ones for the others, we have seen it in the month of April.
Yes.
I have shown you that one. The ones you cannot see, I had already shown you, and you have already provided an explanation to that effect. Now, in the month of March, how many times have you deposited to? The bank account is with you. Start from the first. And you tell me.
Yeah, fine.
Are you with me with respect to the 4th of March?
Yes, that's what I'm checking out now.
All right.
Yeah, March.
Well, I haven't seen anything for March.
Now I have GTR receipts for March.
March GTR receipt for March.
Don't say you haven't seen anything. There's a $16,000 you have deposited already. That is the 7th. I'm sorry, that is in April. Now in March, there is no deposit for Supersonics. Is that what you are saying?
Well, that really, I have doubts about that.
Yeah,
why is that?
It's a possibility that I have been to one of the banks and I forgot. But it's really doubtful to me.
Now,
sorry, let me. The registrar, can I please see the account statement he has? Because what I see in the Supersonic account for March. Is it not the same? Is the same?
Kodo dundi mentata kanyandalas wulitannaning how much? Sorry.
49,000.
Dalas wulitannaning kononto yodundi.
On the 17th of March 2022.
March karo till tang aning worowula 2022.
You deposited 58,200.
Ye kodo dundi mentata kanyandalas wulitalulu ninsai aning dalas kemefula.
The final deposit you made was 25th of March.
20 March karo till muang anil lulu.
You deposited 25,500.
Ye kodo dundi mentata kanyandalasi wuli muang anil lulu aning kemelulu.
These are the amounts you deposited in March.
Ye nyille dundi March karo kono.
All right? So when you say you did not deposit, that is not correct.
Ako woto nita ko imam kodi dundi March karo kono woto mansoto.
Just let me finish before
you answer.
So these are the 4 deposits you did for the month of March.
March karo nyilemu kodi dundi taluti yemenu ke March karo kono.
But there is some serious inconsistency between what is in your cash book and in your GTR.
Ako bari fatam fansi jamale be kerinde menu bela cash book kono anin GTR kaytol bala.
So that is why when you keep repeating the fact that when you collect council money, when you deposit it in the bank, and you don't go back for the auditor to audit you, when you deposit, you feel that you are okay because you have deposited council's money, so you don't have any responsibility. That is also very wrong.
Ako, ni tata ye kodo dundi bank, silang imanata puru inyante kontibola dameng aninka kulu bonyoto kakaito dila, imanata woto. Ako manyan kelade, wo mukuleti me yalon ko ka filonati nyanta talale ya ta council nyanta futala damenu to council ye futa woluto.
Because that is why there is so much inconsistency and wrong transactions being posted here and there in the books and in the issuance of the receipts.
Ako wala na tembo mansoto an nin kanyambalia mansoto bukol ni risitol la karola safero luto meni alon ko wollebe Kering ila bukol ni risitol ni la karola.
Did you get that?
Ako foyo fahamle.
Afaye ko ngala wo faham bakele.
I understand that very well.
Andung ay mim fo ay tonyala fo je.
And what you said is the naked truth.
Bawo ko nyanda kala wato mina naman ko wato la.
Because if something has to happen and it didn't happen at its right time,
nin ko lata nyokang.
If things started piling on one another, well, that causes a problem when you want to sort it out.
Thank you, Mr. Jaban. So you can
proceed.
Mr. Jaban, you should thank the chairperson for providing you with assistance.
Yes,
even though there are discrepancies.
Ako hanatara bitum fatam fansolu bije.
There is still the idea is to find out the truth.
Ako hammo mem bije wolem pour ka tonya nyinen ka tonya sabatin.
Now, what is the last deposit in the month of March?
Ako munam dundiri labangoti yemenke March karo kono.
And please look properly.
Ako isaju be kende ke ya faham.
And carefully as well.
Andu ya akeni hakilola.
Are you Bubakar Jabang?
Ako foytolom Bubakar Jabang.
Yes, I am Buba Jabang.
Yes, I am Buba Jabang.
No, we see Buba Jabang and sometimes Bubakar Jabang. Is it the
same? Ako ka jele tumodolu Buba Jabang, tumodolu Bubakar Jabang ikawolle.
Ha, yarong nte fang Buba Jabang ka wala use bake.
Myself, mostly I use the name Buba Jabang.
Most of the time, maybe deposit or molu wala fanke bukar la faje.
Mostly, those who are responsible for writing out the deposits, those are the people who always add the kar there, that's Bubakar. But for me, myself, I always use Buba.
Mr. Jama, what is in your birth certificate?
That's 1973.
Your name?
Buba is Buba Jabang.
He said it's Buba Jabang, that's what's on the birth certificate.
So why do you allow people to add certain things that are not in your name, which is what is contained in your birth certificate?
Ako muna na ibe sonna woto modoli fella fa ito kam mem mantare la wulu kay to bala.
Ntefango bika woke nyang amunta nying tefananga nying kalamuta janneto.
Well, I don't do that myself personally. It is here that I came to know that those people, some of them write Bubakar.
So you will agree with us that it will be difficult for us to accept Bubakar as being you, since you have admitted to us that what is in your birth certificate is Buba and not Bubakar. Because anybody can write any name, and we cannot, without the evidence, ascribe any payment made in the name of Bubakar to you.
Ako to abe koleala le kafo joro lumenu keta Bubakar toya la kafo ko itele yoke katu imanya na sonna nyina wairi ila wuluka ito bala bubale biji wo inyanta tamala wolela manya na sonna nun doluka do fendo safe mennim buba fatata katu silang abe koleala ito bulle puru kaje ko Bubakar be kayto lumenu bala ite wolu mutano la kafo ko itele la kayto lumu woluti katu bubale be saferi ila wuluka ito bala.
Okay, afoye ila okumo masoso.
Well, I cannot deny that statement.
But momo ni fata ida mala bitale la kaburo kono.
But any person who dies, you will be buried alone in your grave.
Ba ontangalo nako kodo nyi ngadundile.
Because I know that I have deposited the money.
But if they write
Bubakar on their own,
atole luwa lon kata mbindela.
You people know the law better than me.
Now, Mr. Jabang,
Mr. Jabang,
we can accord you the opportunity of correcting that by going back to your principal cashier to authenticate and to write to us that this is you and to take responsibility. If you do that, we don't have problem in accepting the fact that it is you that made the payments. Particularly the GTRs, because it is your principal cashier that has written those receipts for you.
Ako sila isi silo dino lale yemuru wo molu kang men ka Bubakar Safe pour yenyin seneyandi ya safe kaito balako itela mude nka Bubakar ben Safe hanimbi atewo mo kilingolon ka mento mu bubati pour nyin kamala kumo nyin sebo nyota senea ako hanila GTR kaito lu fanalu men ya lon ko lebe safe rinje isa be seneyandi ka lankenema ko ite buba lemu amang Bubakar me ya safe abebe dending ite mo kilimule la me ya lon ko wala buba wala be saferi la wulu kayto bala ako foye muru wolu kan woliyo kayto dada ya seneyandi ko ibe telema ako wotumo isina ko nyinta.
Okay, wala muntoti nke deposito ka bank mintolom bam fo.
He is asking, is it at the bank where he makes the deposits or
Brikama area council la
I have to go to the Brikama area council?
We will give you time to liaise with the registrar to check the GTRs that are in your cash books, whether there is anyone written in the name using your other name, which is, as you said, that you know, son, the staff that write this thing, they write Bubakar instead of Buba.
Ako abewato dile la
is the cashier that wrote those particular receipts that you will go back to. For the banks, we wouldn't know because we can cross-check with the banks because anybody that is depositing money, they will write your number, your telephone number, and we will be able to cross-check those details with the banks. But for the GTRs, you will have to do that.
Ako GTR kaitol wor foita alamolia Brikama area council mem ka kolu dundi pour wolio fanam bonyoto ako bari telu isi bank check nole katu bank ni ko do dundi foye mari la telephone number safe woto ibe lonno la wole fe ko karlom nyinti atel la telephone number mo nyinti ako woto isio dinu wato dino ilale pour yeta yo kolu bonyoto bari bank la karola telephone lu sio be bono la nyoto ka sahayandi munem katu imari la telephone number ka wole jibe
and your ID card also
anila ID card fana.
Thank you.
Okay, afoye ngela kumomoede.
He said, I have heard all what you said.
But nga doubt so do la kilina do.
There is one place where I had my doubt.
Na GTR ni ibe name la falinda bang fo ibe minekelaje.
The GTR receipts, are they going to change the name or what's going to be written there?
Mr. Jabang, they are not going to change the name. Where the GTR, for whichever document we accept and we admit here, it's not going to be changed. We are going to give you a copy, and they will ascertain. They would write certifying that that name is your name. If a GTR is given to you, they will indicate that yes, they gave this. They wrote your name instead of writing Buba. They wrote Bubakar, and they are certifying and confirming to us that it is you, and there is no other Bubakar Jabang in Brikama.
Amunda kameng foten drong wolem nyintiko ibe wato dile la pour yemuru wo molu kam men yo GTR risitolu dada ya safe kaito balaka seneyandi ko atenyi nga safe nga Bubakar safe daming mbate wo mo kilimule mamme ya lonko ala wulu kaito bala bubale be safe rinje woto mbate wo mo kilimule ma wululebe wo seneyandi la kaito bala ya safe kaitandi ko hate wo mo kilimulong ntelenga Bubakar safe bari anyanta kala bubaleti ni woli yo kaito safe hanufo afutate tul mawtumo ebe kolu be tembendele ya lonka te wo mo kilimulom ebe memmateng.
Okay, I understand this.
I understand that very well now.
Now there is also
Council, I think you will have to give him opportunity because he has a lot of issues to reconcile with, so that when he comes back, he will be able to we will be able to conclude on some of all of these issues. So
Yes,
you can ask your last question so that we get in the next witness.
Ako asinyininka puru kola isina silo dila katu kuja male bije itenyanta menu bola nyoto kaitol la karola puriena yetawo topoto niolu topoto niyo kaitol yena.
Okay, I
understand what you said.
Now, there's also the weekly report or lodgement log from the 4th of February 2022 to the 2nd of March 2022. It was recorded that you had a collection of $22,800.
Ako kabo February karo tilimuang anin nani kata March karo tilifulo kang 2022 dalas wulimuan nimfula dalas kemesai soton tale meya lonko asafeta.
I cannot see that in your in the Supersonics account.
Akama je Supersonic account ninto
and your cash book.
Anila cash book fanang atiye.
Do I give you?
Ako fasik buko kaitolu nyili dila bay fama ya jube.
No, amanjari wala puruka kaitolu na kajibe.
There is no need for me to be given the documents to check.
Because ate miwo minje asene atala kamaje.
Because whatever you see and whatever is not there cannot be there. It's something that is already written.
Do you have an explanation for that?
Ako foye kuma sotole bemeng satala wo ketanyameng.
Wala mo wuli muwanin fulonyendi. Aninjelu.
He said, is it about the 22,000 and how much? Is it 800?
Yes.
Ako wala dalas wuli muwanin fula dalas kemesai.
Okay. Mbe jibero kala kuorale.
I will go and check about it.
For nga deposito kala bang na resito nying maje.
Whether I have already deposited and I cannot find the receipt.
I
will go and check the place where I usually put my receipts. I will go and check there.
Now we will then apply that you be temporarily discharged. The monies that you can't account for, please take your time to provide us with the information.
Akoto isila watu ta yolu be kafunyo maye ijube isina wokibaro sindi itoluma.
Mbadi unun tolle omo nyora buba Bubakar Jabang kanun tofulal beja ko ka dolle ka karilaje so dolle omo nyola ning lead council party Gomez aning Jena Baba memu sirantere comme ça nyinto nyinin kan jabirol ketala membe sujiro kodolula nen yalon ko wolle dunda nyin dinkirato dolbeje ako fay mur so kon dolbeje fay mur kata council kawol doro bonni nyoto ani mendita la min susola na nyin kera fendi me yalon ko aliya moyle bir kamala area council west coast la kodo ka kanu nyame bande
abaraka bake fadera yalon nga dongondi manu bitili bulo mimbe dendi commissioner la kuola konta ka fanya do the people's commission bawo nying mo kare ha mo bele mo victim na ta nyinna bari problem kilim fanambe Gambia la ko do fadera gawa kumala bake nga jejube wolem ko nata commissioner la Gambia man record kendo so recently kabo 2017 kana Gambia man record kendo so nara commissioner la kola commissioner ka ke revelation seke kubuka ba ko nyinto wala na jama fan cikela tete nyinna ni ndol ka cara ka fole ko ndebo ka jube
dol ka fa commission kensen
be kala commission kensen wolti but ngamira ko commission dol kita nyame nying local government commission manyina kala wo nyam katum nying fadara mobile affecta umuske waro min kala fano fene sila dala affectale wo miyala bidiko so do miyalon ko ni do tay kaaje foton konto because muneketa is bagasol jamaati ji aba struggle kan affectale wo ko ratio miyalon ko ala balu famu problem oti bari fase namo jo nama jo ya samba kitiola wo fana affectale but look at nyimu revenue collector droneti but ajube amount on minu ka foja idunta min ijarta nyadile fo sain nyanta continuer tentine bang wala nyim molo nyanta continuer katara do ko na council to still mola namo kate telle bulu ye few individuals ye nyoka funde nyoka ye kabuduke mi alon ko fengo fen nata ya tala nyotema anu min fankan jahal bake fadera disa min lo multi mi alon ko wolle ka revenue collect ni regional kan bari ni mo wonata sita aka ke ko mol mi alon ko ate amma faham fang dunia ka tama nyame
fola do ko me abala sanji tannin fe sanji monin fe
amalo
na sida ka fa am beke fanka ko inana mo do ko fonke
ko ite malong fengo fe meke kan ite malong ka ayinda ka ketenne so comme bikama ere council benun tentine ne ajibe bi metembo minto bi metembo minto katunga kunta ila procurement manager
yeah.
ngaje yanin kanun kaiti dolla ako atende nyaman logo kaito kan fo nyina nyinan ne yate fana na copy diala but all those years atenya atebuka wo atebukate copy abuka copy soto
acting admin director fana ko
sawane
o fana ko biriya appointment la tiwar dia
ha abe dogo kala nyame bawo wolen ni woko adobi yako anin jeng benta corridor to silo kan kansulo kay ko CEO ko ye karinin karil appointment dal safi
anara wol safi
arati safi so andu wol mu nekk wolem ko doomu jendingoti doomu Ibrahima Jallow dingoti ñun be mu sino members in the council so ñun mu domandi malleti suso natale mbenga suso moyla ayenda kamuru but again director of finance me ko ni momo wulte ko le fo nga the accounts clerk something
ila kif kasia anin klako yes
you know will natale lamin kantong kante principal kasia ufana natale per million le kafo nga wo moy la ko revenue collector ka kolle ya fay ko nga deposit kele ay risito sa fe aya dila
atara ma confirm
fo mala TOR lo revenue collector fananka lo ka foko karilen kumandi akunga ko do sama ngadiala yenyi moyle ako
no sign
o nyin ka foko ha nte mbenkan dron wollem tera kebalti je ndinga ko do dina don ti dabote jile is that how it should be fati man TOR soto fati la do community wollem ko do collect ta bank receipt ta fenkota deposit slip ta yeta to your principal cash because wo
I certify
it is responsible ta
itel
ta do kola
itel
ko ta mol bulu so it's your sole responsibility wo ko do ya protect anyande ka dunda ma ya dum woto kadu ya lon ko ikado ke molle ni molle ka lo ni karo fata e mejo complain you know you understand so you can understand fadera we are fang ñunu kam namu jolal batandi nyame yara fang ila interest le bije amanke banko la interest because nara banko la interest lem ite wori la num fang but yara fang ne fe ofen collect akate la poso le kono wala tina ka jariye ikata dalu to fam foy kala ka kelo keje ni kata ni ere council police leta wol fanan pour ye mañaje ni ere council police pour ye mañaje ko itara revenue collector le dandang pour kata tax o collect kamusol lipa marcel kono
kamola bagasol ke
fay tractor kono that is all they do pour yara fang nyinne ba kerin dolla council to
ndawde mba kum fala dame ntenga me commission nyanta menkela momo yalon ko yemuta yemo la kodobe dundi nyokon janne commission ban ye already be si
no fatera
yebe bon system o kono
momo nata testify
yebe bon system
where itandile ko ndem I'm at fault woto tasis woko
yebe bon system o kono
you understand
nyinda malis mo la system o sanitize no but just look at this people become area council gibe ñun men bebe testify ka apart from Lamin Suso they are Mohamed Lam because you're seen in Basile but apart from Lamin Suso they are all working
and for the
bebe do ko la million mo lay ko do yemande nyawnya they are all still working
mim bala fa warta je wolem ko ñu bota West Coast region
ta ñindol
mu dogo ke West Coast
ila namu kaninal kay mo be mu jande mun la
West Coast region West Coast region le regionoti mialon ko ni sama sita ikam malufan kafo mole ko ndebota brikamale West Coast region la capital West Coast region mialon ko ni suwa kuta you are worried for be sign kabilol ka plans ke ka solar street lightning ke dolfan ka filol college la mital bala ka bolbol fintindi banda pour rek dulay leer mimu kantula do koti but minuma wo keno yeta kabilo dolto ni sama sita moto bukata no woto yeta Marcel mansodo satel kono garas mansodo satel kono itata dawoda everything is messed up nyinko do yarfa nyinko do ka sodo brikama ere control bari mo danta ne ka si ka domo ndolbe na taxol jola binata ni mila taxo jo yesamba kitiola ye fine wala be kerin jang
abala fa warra baake be men kala saying alla kuma bala bulu 6391309388430 bari mbaldana ba wato be dama bantala tak
be sola watindi
hanbe men na pour ni be kumandiro kala isa kumolu nyande ya sudiyande pour dole because
exactly
ngalon ko nyimu kulde me alon ko alla ko le mo be siala so woto alsek mo sudiyande pour dole financial
ngata agam dogo keko lena assalamu alaikum
salam keko edam
fati
ambali konton na baki
abaraka
alla do ko senera ama ala jo
allahumma amin
be bam fa konton radio kanun tawlu ala keba sabal ni
abaraka
partin sabal ndenga melong ali kanga jangayata banko mol kanga jangayata kad men be kerin be ngalon bari nem ko tolita abele ka tolide
okay
non dem badi mun le mun militi bari niaje Europe yiri wata même bije luwale kamara loke pa muru ka fo nyami
okay
luwa ni luwa be lari kon nyanta tamala akete nyawo bari men nyanta bil momon na ta banda atu nyanta tala kitio banda mai to
okay
to nya be dami e kabine ni nyanta ni banko tardendile bari munamo de baro si e katini bari alama alen dema bari na jita lummenna abe batala de to nyaare dami
okay
kata tulbe bantan billin min kodu be nyaato ala jibe men keta kaneto men keta baki men keta brikam yakuba be duwala e baki kekende ba yara ala ay brik west coast ay dema ba alama solo jata kende ala anala do kudalo kan ni atra yakuba marso nu west coast den ning ale nim modo le ditanna den na kafutani ga kulun ko
okay
bari mba jeyre ba ke mba tentula
abaraka
ala alfatman mba jeyre mara karam mojo kensenki wala mun nakmo sali ala muhammad
abaraka bake
baraka bake dobe banta assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum assalam
todi mani kan kuma ne bi abejang
yo ndel ta diamula sarawli kamol to
bara mo man tara jamme sarahule kawmo de annun belaf laybe men fala pour ngamo ngi hakadan wala de
lafta pour na badin sarahulo fa ya moy membe keri
bari yalo ngaw understand bari yalo membe je the programme ko nga fenn kaja fayte bo kaja la wara febe la do mala ni na da fundo
mbewole kachaka exactly mbewole kachaka
ndeta moy lebe mem fola so nyimu rediol di ni itara fendo amante ko malle
ni mo lafta mem fola doro nyimu nyina di nyin sunyaro membe keri Gambia eske ndella ni revenue ikamenta ibuka Senegal tuwe ba ibuka banko dole tuwe ba ikifanteu ni nata commission ikafo manyillo nde manyillon me ikata nyame yolone because nyimbe men foka ka kari ninkije chuko bubakari apere kari so obekela nyaadi le ila to ite bokela nyaadi le nyaatre man la fi sunyarolla me nyimbe mu tactility abe sunyaro kela nyame aba kalamale suso ba kalama ibebe jifa kilinne kono ila master mu jomaleti adama baro so adama baro so Mamoud Sabali kafo nyaadi Kering kafo ate Kering duranti yalone so Gambia we nyame nyanta serious lale nyimbanko bankrupt bakele nyimbanko be duma le so ndelefta min fola Gambiano le so OIC min kana ngafunti ngafuta dunia ka fo ngaskunya kodo yabe sunyale fendembul ya wala mdala diamu na badin sara lolu so ngakuri ni nyaayele so membe keri abe nyabo yankuba dabo be menna ndeba ko male bi mbako sama ndebo ta sabile base ma fango me yankuba dabo sulata la basel bi kama ngolte de ndol sulata la basel
baraka.
Thank you very much bro
ngetendu ngejay ba
baraka yalo fadera pour mo le afaham tonya be daming mbel lafle le momo kawo kay semin fono wa min ko lata wolem ko ni be diam ka ndol fana nyanda mo le kamim fo
febe lansino violate la
exactly because nyimu radioleti so nyinem isusti baramanke ko mbe kudol le ba kom but ate fanga ya understand le 6991309388430
dobe jang assalamu alaikum mbading todi mane kan kuma ne minto
wala she konte lo nke konto mbe Italy mbe kuma ndiro la Italy
bismillah konte
padera Allah programme bete ata ba tembe konte mbe duala le arama ale al sunya to talo ya ba
amin
padera Gambia banko wa sadi ya
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Idi mbara mbari.
Yo, ani mbantele ya mari.
Mr. Mare ni mbara.
Nere konto na aliwa ni padera mume.
Abaraka.
Yo, brigade area kandu adiamu siata. Bari oncle Sego ye dem fom pana be wala de time te nyimol memo mem bulo nota ñante be mu to leri ni sindi ande sudi arrest
okay
ay manya na ke sindi kay senke nganya la sul ko tarim de kundum na ñokku na hani de sudi arrested and taxed somewhere after ni kidi ni yenna mentinya ya be do fa sene ani memma banjola weta atodu kamaka da labango
okay
ay manu do ku enjo jani shot comment traji ni takaro menke ni west coast region na mota dan bondila no ni fa fotate no ade man finti polode ni kom solo tata bu plate be kuman moyne na mana bi mo rolbe je rikata wole tel plan blanden muda marto kono selten ka joro ka joro len ya nami ra kelo ni kum sota ra fred blad kuma do le sin laji ali ne ma ni ko de keri ni brika ma sokono
Allah
bar ni do marto kono me ka ji plo le alon kam mem ko ala baraka
bake Mr. Mare
mo man dara banta
do farambe janne sokono ngawo jibe assalamu alaikum
assalamu alaikum
ini mbara mbadi
Pal.
Naam.
Seydou Cissé comme Mandouari.
Seydou Cissé. Okay, Mr. Cissé, bismillah.
Longo taganku.
Alhamdulillah.
Ala bakufana.
Abaraka.
Amaslang warta. Aslang na warta.
Okay.
Momin be ngula. Ni be ngidande. Wallahi dilli meram balu.
Yes sir.
Be mun tele age group le. Imanna bal family fongo wulu nyaaye imam bala fa ikola ifambe tundo minto eru fi pobo mi manga tundo dimoti ni collective be mu area di wonte
okay
yende bala fa tundo ni ya la pour le somaye
ndeysaan
ni be ko mo bakere bari ako jakko warta ba funi ko be tero tenba ndi kadaje ke sambani ko la ke caution o man da dawle bar fa kula ba kila yi sama ba
okay
o mun da ko sanan
baraka
kan ko ten ko mamro possible no
okay
ke ligne rasi yo ne yen ke ni ka ni kana no what possible no o da man jere na mo jo na ko no twete ne nango jore
okay
kela ngo ba nyara na nango jore dande
abaraka
o sin kana mo je development ko ngata kala ko ma jo
abaraka ngetendu baki ngejay do fana mbiye ngawoji be assalamu alaikum
Waalaikum salam barera
ini mbara mbadi
ani fala nimba
to di mani kan kumandi me
lamin sawl ko
lamin ila radio
yo ala baraka
abaraka
yo alla programme o interest ba
abaraka
bari yalla ni ko ngebe ya putar ko men do bala ya do ko ala ba because you mo ta kundala karam do dindi wolle
okay
ma ta kundala karam do dindi wolle ni yalla ni ko do nata ta ka ta ngala wala hinne to pana ke nyin ke turu pana special
okay
ika santo le ji ben santo ko do na bo reji aka ke dame ya lon na wala hinne to pana se turu pana special
okay
ni be ma ta kundala karam do dindi wolle
abaraka baki
wala no penna bo ji ado ko le ala ba because anga kuma la santo la ay kuye bo ji santo wa na du no man ka am possible
okay
Alama
amin abaraka
baken doji be banta jan assalamu alaikum
alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi
to di mani ko kuma nimin tole
annabi la Suleiman to mama be kuma ndal Spain banko kan
bismillah Suleiman
programme be betiare mbarake
tonya
ngal konto ni ali ufada albe do ko minna albe banku do ko wala albe jihad wala
ngejo
alaw mari ala ya alfasaje
amin
su radio fana alma taala nyato alma ala ya tanka katani katato
amin
nyin area council do kula nyi buba kari afamole ka kala kaito balade abe mu tapale yal tapale balon anda Bubakar lo atol buba la tota be kodo funtinde karado mina ka karkaye atelum
skarde
mo kurumba akayen karimin ko ja ko molonde ngal konto ngal diayiri ama programme o tala ja na baraka ba
kar
assalamu
allo
ini bara
toma
to di mai kanku ani kanku mandi mi
alal bakar kana ya jamdu
yo assalamu alaikum
dogo ni ali albaka
alhamdulillah baka ya
inshallah ala baka wallahi
abaraka
amaran ko kan kala tulsilo kan sai aseri ko ya bedo mo ya frano de ma sina yake na ya chori nama
okay alma sone
ni ka dum balo ka to jani jio la ko kan de ma ka kai ro ko ba ni nje badala abra foko men ko ci solo fay kan Gambia ko no refugee le kabori
okay
on bala fay an bala fani malo Gambia masa kundai do la ko akale fa kele ka ko dum ko min ta fa yo da de ga be ko wol yalla moy kar wo kara ko kele ka ko non do ni tura man sango man feri de maintenance ya ko do be kara no to me ci
okay
kuna ni da ko no problem
okay
baraka
bake nga tunu
baraka bake nga banta last kola jibe
assalamu alaikum
waalaikum salam
ini baram badi
yo alu fal khalifa no
nyadi
khalifa no
yes khalifa no ini bara
yo ne ko na bake
abaraka
yo ko jaja kala warda iko ke baba ko ro so min de sunya parra ka fanga kama ta ro so kala momon kuriya menye si ida min buka bala fa no moli
okay
min suba fa no ke mol ba man min bare musole ta si min marché kono e kodo ta e mulla kodo ta e si ya do mo akadie ika idea ida si ko te di mal bandu kodo la kana si woto afango akato min ta afango no montende nala ka kuriya la ka karke wala patilina abwa karke ke baba yara karam mo ko karandale ko de do ko mina yalo ne ya nole ban ya ja ni ma nyake kan abeda fenna be je da be sembere milade ko sun tay bali abin be de mo fi min mamo ni comme ça non to ngaje ko na fata comme ça be kala mil ko ya ta nyinti
okay
adu ñing commission o min fa be kéré ñing fa ke jole ñing ngal mil be de bo jolale ko do katti ñal banko ko do tiñala do wanya men mo tarandila
okay
ala fo yakuba e ko momo kuriyata nanata bondiji ay bondi ñing système o kono fereng par ni wonten ikana number o min ngatele la
okay
anta man tan mo de ni atolu fo min bo yakko sere mi ni wonnata aske mo de kan so na ni mo ro fere ma
hade
ha te ka ata ke na min fo mo ponte mi la
okay
ida ko karanda grade ida karanda primary school yeda ko senior school yeda ko kay do so de ko mo le do ko le ke ba bay ka tan min sa be to be kalo e ke fan ko do min ka ta ka kalam
okay
ida karamo ina famille okay
abaraka baki amin ngatintu bake ngaje dobe nunje lafu natira bari akam doka jolonne akam doka ate bota jele so anata tuga meta train la bake ngake last call assalamu alaikum yo imaje it is a program koro inimbara wa alaikum salam todi mani gan kuma nimi allo Suleiman Jaju. Okay. Suleiman, afoy radio Jamfandila do mandi. Naam. Ha.
Mo na mo ko le ka to fele bi fanne ni pare ka tapale ale to do la faje ni si ya do ko no man pare tapale ale to do sopra. What is that?
Okay.
Ndona do ko be mbali ya because ka no no do fanan at least na pere no do fanan man de dimbu na na de dimbu gande jami. Dimbu man de gande bari ya de bo war na min ke ba de men ya ko ta na do.
Wolem to jati.
Yo sai ni to je ko ka mo le ni sa ko ko ka mo le tapale ya. Yo italon ko dunya wodo tilati
okay
hani mo kini won tapale ya dunya ko ni faade bala ko di la sako to bango mo be ke tapale ya ya ra alti ala ki sala
abe dulat
okay ala baraka
abaraka bake na tendu bake
program ni mbe mel la is very interesting that's why I make a call
abaraka thank you so very much
abaraka bake Suleiman nga tentu nga jay bake atelemun final call bi c'est sarodi borom jaasi
yalon fadare maji parce que si yon call bolo kandita you know ima Suleiman ja kan ne mon call
barbi
a call
yeah of course
because when ko this is the people's commission
yeah and ni ala sonda beñin commission ba beñin nat la to dos alla do steps so do ala sonda
inshallah you know mo la commission oti bawo ñing mo be mo victime multi ha barbitum ka molten to ba ke jay mino kumandiro ka ala baraka hani bi dol ba trakan ka be kumandiro la barbitum bi warota fonga 17 minutes laje kado miya sabo wolen ko ngalon ne ko molbe la bake ka contribute program on to wana nga time of extent barbitum program dole fana nyanda kana kalten to bake kal jay ka duatro alama kairo jidi lañu banko kan federa fo janne afele OIC somito binala almanga dunga kono kaira kono nga finda kono kaira kono nim fera jan safale ko ala baraka bake fo watido
baraka bake borom jasi nge tentu nge jayi bake nga molu tentu nge jayi bake men be lamoro jiberola ani men mina lamoro ni jiberola bari al kanani na ko maral kawno be nyim banko kan mobe koko kala banko kan don se kato be ngade maral kawno alman tankala katani kadato alman tankala bononi nambarola alma suto to diala ala baraka fo watido
Introducing the future of hassle-free and seamless financial transaction. The Una Wallet app, empowering you to effortlessly manage your money anytime, anywhere. With the Una Wallet app, you can now enjoy branchless banking, wallet-to-wallet transfer, wallet-to-cash, and bank cross-border payments. Deposit at a bank and withdraw from any Una branch. Get ready to experience the ultimate banking convenience with the Una Wallet app. With just few taps on your phone, you can effortlessly add funds, withdraw, and send money to your loved ones. The Una Wallet app also provides a detailed history of your transaction, making it easier to track your expenses. So, what are you waiting for? Download the Una Wallet app today on Play Store or App Store and say goodbye to hustle of traditional banking. Uno Forex Bureau Limited, delivering much more than money.
Butongo mbadi ngol mbemo be salamula ato na kontongola mbafuna mole ko tonya fo tumo sita mune ko bono mu batiolti bari nyakulu malo kalero kono mu ba kunkolo fangoleti kuno dampa na singo me kuno na fa kuno yo lonne butongo mba fola anyanta fola nyame butongo membe Kering mba fola wala nyama membe Kering ma fola wala nyama muna membe Kering yo ma satala wala nyama muna membe Kering ma fola wala nyama muna membe Kering yo ma satala wala nyama afo pamodu muna sata afo dunia bebe la mail afo pamodu muna sata afo dunia bebe la mail membe Kering ma fola wala nyama muna membe Kering ma satala wala nyama muna membe Kering yo ma fola wala nyama muna membe Kering mbasata la wala nyama afo pamodu munasata afo dunia bebe la mwe afo pamodu munasata afo dunia bebe la mwe tonya kumodu ndadu muka munkari bande yateye muno kafinyo yateye tonya kumodu ndatu dumbuka munkari bande yateye muno kafinyo yateye afo